So here we are on the other side of the entrance that I went into. I've come down a ways, but there's nothing too exciting to see. It's just more of the same, really. Found a shady spot to stop, put a bit of lotion on the skin before it gets burnt. And there's a nice shady spot here, so I just stopped for a drink. Some tall trees growing here. Also came across some lemon trees further back that were almost as high as the wall, believe it or not. So yeah, I'm heading towards the river now. Probably got another 1.5 kilometers to go, maybe a bit more. Just imagine how much it must cost to maintain all this. Even just this railing needs cleaning up, painting, replacing when it rusts, and it's looking a bit rusty. So yeah, that's pretty much just more of the same thing. Nothing exciting so far. I'm just loving all the trees around in the area, all the green, beautiful, huge trees. Amazing how much cooler it is in the shade. Plenty of aircraft taking off from the airport here, coming and going, landing, taking off. I notice an array of antennas on the hill there for all the communications, etc., cell phone towers or whatever they might be. So if I see anything exciting along the way, I shall record it. But other than that, like I say, it's pretty much more of the same sort of scenery, really, same wall with all these same bits on it. Oh well, just come a little bit further and there's something going on down there. I'm not sure what it's all about. Looks like a religious ceremony of sorts. They've all got like those hats with feathers in them. It sounds like that copper still hasn't caught his man. You can still hear the siren. The police are there just in case there's any issues. I'm not sure what this is. But anyway, I thought I'll just record it, seeing it's something different. There goes that copper again. So yeah, it must be some kind of ceremony, I don't know what. So, moving on. Onwards on our march across the wall. Oh, this looks like some kind of trailer park or something. Old broken bicycle. Ping pong table. Don't know what this is. Supermarket trolleys. And a lot of trash. And part of an old allotment. Broken chairs and stuff. Bicycles. It's like some kind of tip mixed in with the park. Maybe a scouts venue or something. Who knows? But yeah, that's a bit of a strange looking place. Old bicycles laying on the ground. Maybe I should have come here to find a bell for that bike. I wonder if the bells are still on these ones. That one's missing a saddle. It is quite a strange looking place. Graffiti all over the one table. There's a pallet that serves as a table over there. Rather odd. A rather odd assortment of stuff. There's like a sort of windmill made out of an old bicycle wheel there. See if my pointing is accurate on the screen. It's always a bit out. Square block of concrete, I don't know. Just strange. There's like trellises to hold up beans there, but it's all overgrown with weeds. I'm not sure what this is, but yeah, there you have it. Okay, here we are, still on the wall, still headed towards the river. There's an exit just there, and the gonad shop is down there, or conad. Seems like a place where they've got reasonably priced groceries anyway. But yeah, I've just seen this beautiful looking church here. Check that out. All made out of those thin bricks again. Amazing structure. Must look amazing inside with the sun shining through those stained glass windows. And they've got pigeonholes in the top. So all the bald people stand below, get the pigeon poop, get the hair growing again. That's the theory. Yeah, we come level with some roofs of some houses as well. It's quite a big church, this. Must be quite amazing on the inside. I wonder if this is maybe the one that I looked in earlier. Could be. Or that one in the distance. Possibly. No, I don't think this is the same one. There's so many of them, I can't keep track of it all. So yeah, just a short clip on that. And look at this Christmas tree. Imagine the decorations you would require for something that big. That's taller than this wall. Isn't that amazing? All these trees. Beautiful. Anyway, onwards. Yeah, these are the houses, the tall houses on the other side of that. I don't know what those are. Pigeon coop? Could be. That one's been locked down. There's certainly not a chimney of any type. So yeah, I was just wondering what the hell that is. More church bells ringing, being a Sunday. It's going to be an ongoing thing. Okay, here we are, another section of the wall. There's some kind of pond down below, and I suspect we've reached the end of the line. The walls of Pisa. Imagine a series of small boats going back and forth, transporting stones, food and people. This is what Piazza del Gondole, known at the time as Porto delle Gondole, looked like in the Middle Ages. It was a small inland port linked to Monte Pisano through the Fosso del Mulino Canal. From here one could navigate upstream and head to Bagni di Pisa, the thermal springs in San Giuliano, for spa treatments and leisure. A metal grate was raised to allow the boats inside the walls, and it can still be seen. Oh, maybe that's what this pond thing is down below there. Right, okay. So that's where the gondolas used to come in with all the goods and people and so forth. From the sea. Well, no, the river is in that direction. Oh yeah, I see it now. Must have been quite narrow boats to fit through that. Hello. Looks like I reached the end of the line.
You can continue on the left.
Oh, it carries on to the river, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. This is just an exit point.
Yes.
Oh, right, okay. At least you're keeping cool in the shade. It's getting hot in the sun. See you later. Right, okay, so it continues down this way apparently. Down there, someone's blocked the entrance with their scooter. The walls continue here. Ah, okay. So there's another entry/exit point. That young lady is sitting nice and cool in the shade there. Good idea. Whilst us tourists are roasting in the sun. Ah, maintenance taking place. Can we get through? Do we have to cut our way through this, or is there a way around? Roof collapse has happened. Onwards. Ah, a bit of maintenance going on here. Scaffolding and sacking. And pipeline coming through here. Would that be Pipolini in Italian? I don't know. But yeah, someone's had a bit of a roof collapse going on here. This looks like abandoned apartments. There are vehicles parked here. They look like they're from a rental company or something. But yeah, that looks abandoned. Windows all shuttered up. Old football field on this side. Fracchia Azzurra. So we continue along the wall. Again, much the same scenario with the railing and the brickwork. Till later. Yeah, so I'm guessing this must be the inner wall or the second defensive wall. Or it's a giant squash court, or a series of them, or maybe it's a prison. Who knows? There's a lovely looking park below with lots of shade. I'm wishing I was in the shade now. So this takes quite a turn up ahead, and then I'm guessing we'll be at the river soon. Right, next point of interest reached. Just a bit further down and the wall takes a sharp right. Bastione Barbagiani and the convent of San Silvestro. Hidden for decades behind thick vegetation, this defensive structure known as Bastione del Bargiani can now be seen in all its imposing glory. It dates from the 16th century and as testified by the plaque dedicated to Cosimo I de' Medici. Like all other bastions, it was built to strengthen the city walls, which had become more vulnerable as gunpowder and cannons had become more common. When facing the city, one can notice the convent of San Silvestro, the original seat of the Scuola Normale Superiore, and the eponymous church beside it. Okay, there's a bit more of the history to the wall. Interesting. Just imagine when gunpowder was invented, the walls could have taken quite a pounding in places. So I suppose the hot oil wouldn't have been as effective then. So this wall now takes another 90-degree turn up ahead. Can't see over this side of it. They've like built it up. There's steps that come down. Yeah, I don't know whether this was the bit that got pounded by cannons. Looks like it may have been patched up, who knows. Let's go and check out the view from this corner. There's a lovely looking park below with lots of big trees. Beautiful. Alright, two more ancient blocks of wood, which we can stand on to see the view over the top. I reckon the Berlin Wall's got nothing on this. This one's much bigger. Right, this is the next one. I'll let you read that for yourself. You can just pause the video if you want to check that out. Otherwise I'll be struggling to pronounce all the names and so on. But yeah, there's all sorts of points of interest along the wall where historical events have occurred. It just gives you an idea of the size of the city. If they had a wall like this surrounding the entire inner city, quite a big place. Must have been a lot of trade and stuff going on. Wonder if you can come up here on a bicycle. Probably not, it's a bit too rough here. All the cement in between these stones has disappeared. Looking rather weathered. We're getting to another checkpoint. I'm guessing it's an entry point, possibly. Anyway, more to follow. Alright, another sort of entry point we reached here. You can pause the video and read that if you want to see the information. Otherwise the video gets too long. Where do we go from here? That gate's locked. Downwards, I guess. This is the end. This is the end of the wall, as we know it. So there we have it. I've walked the wall of Pisa from one end to the other. It took me, I don't know, probably, what's the time now? 11:30, hour and a half. So this is the end of the line. Downwards again.
Hello. Hi.
Is this the end point or is there more?
Yes. No,
Yeah.
no, it's the end point.
Okay.
So to exit, you can pass through the white gate. It's open and you would be on the riverside.
Okay. Or I'll take a walk back that way.
As you want.
Yeah, let me just have a look what's there. I might come back and walk.
You can.
Yeah.
So if you pass through the city center, it's shorter. Because depends on where you want to go. We are here.
Right, okay.
If you can pass through the city center,
Oh,
take
that's
the
a shorter
principal
route
bridge,
there, right.
yes, it's shorter. For
Okay.
sure. And also you can have a look to the city center, take
Yeah,
a
see
coffee
something
or something
different.
like that. Depends. I mean,
Yeah, I'll
Your
have a look.
choice.
Yeah, okay. All right, great.
okay.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye. Ciao. All right, so that is the end of the line. I think rather than walking back, I'll go out this way and check out the view along the river. I mean, if you see how many steps there are, yeah, gives you an indication of how high this wall is. We'll check it out from the outside now. That's where I was just now. So just imagine the boiling oil being poured from up there. You haven't got much of a chance. You'll have to have some very long ladders to get up there. Through the white gate. It's like a car park for residents, yeah. Yeah, it looks like if you go along the wall back, it's longer. It's like you've got a zigzag all the way back, whereas it's shorter to go this way, the lady was saying. So let's see where we've ended up. There's more walls there on the other side of the river. Some sort of castle. I wonder if there's a park or something there. We'll go and check that out next, I think. Take a walk across the river. So, until later.